On our last day at the budget-friendly Riu Republica, we're sharing our final thoughts.
It's sad to me because they spent a lot of money on those butt cheeks.
We'll recap our likes and dislikes, sip on some cocktails, and even show off some dance moves. Plus, try another specialty restaurant and highlight some of the activities and amenities that this all-inclusive resort has to offer. Remember, this is just our personal experience. We're not trying to influence your decision on whether to book Riu Republica. We know that everyone has different preferences, so use our insights to help you make your own informed choice. And with that, let's wrap up this Punta Cana vacation. You don't want to miss this one. Got a lot of things to cover. Yeah, I have heard people talking about the room stinking, smelling like mold, smelling all funky. Our room, though, it does smell kind of funny in here. Oh. Kind of got a later start to the day. It was kind of cloudy. It's like, oh, not another one of these days. We already had like a whole day of clouds and then it rained and I was like, oh man, today better not be like that day. Well, by the time we got to the beach, it was sunny again and was like, hey, we're gonna try to jump on these opportunities when we can. When the sun comes up, we're going to the beach. We got a margarita first, starting off the day right. Headed out to the beach. I'm gonna miss this beach. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but I was super shocked about this beach. It was just a great looking beach. There were some clouds developing and we were like, oh man, it's gonna rain. We went to the restroom, we're like, we gotta leave the beach now because it's probably gonna start pouring, right? By the time we got out, it was starting to rain and it was good timing for us to just go and get out and get some lunch. Then for lunch, we ate at the buffet, one of the buffets that we haven't eaten at yet, La Altagracia. Brandy got mozzarella sticks again. They had mozzarella sticks at this buffet, but not the same experience that she had the other day, which I'm sure they came from the same place, but they weren't as fresh at the buffet. The other night, they were delicious. Today at the buffet, not so much. So another inconsistency there. So we had mimosas and our server was really quick to keep filling up our glasses. He was right on it. But we chilled at the lobby for a bit. My woman's good to me.
Oh my god, I cannot get it. Got it.
Get it? All right.
My favorite bar today was the lobby bar. They make some super good drinks.
Ooh. No. You know what that tastes like? A Band-Aid.
It was kind of like raining on and off. We're like, man, is this day ever gonna clear up? What's going on? You never know what the weather's gonna be like when you're on vacation. You just gotta make the best of it, right? I remember being on the phone with Brandy's mom because we were talking to our son, Adric, on the phone. We're like, yeah, it just looks like maybe it's gonna be on and off raining today, but boo-hoo. And like 20 minutes later, the sun just came out and the skies cleared up and blue skies. And it was like it didn't rain at all. So started making our way back towards the beach and discovered something that we hadn't seen before. The last full day, we are still discovering things here at the Riu Republica. Probably because, you know, we've been drinking the whole time, but it was a palm tree oasis. Secluded, palm trees everywhere, and yes, they have a little place back there where you can get a massage if you pay a little extra.
We're right next to the massage tables.
I'm assuming you have to go to sign up for that at the spa.
There's like little areas there that you can like chill out, hang out, and relax. I kind of wish I would have found that at the beginning because I could totally see where people would like relax and read a book and nap and all the wonderful things that people like to do on vacation right there.
If you came out here in the morning and you just wanted to relax, you could lay in one of these chairs and just all day relax.
At night, I think that's probably where the place where not great things happen. Or great things, whatever.
There's no way that these chairs are clean and free of body things.
But at night, I'm thinking that that's where people go to hide, to do funky things.
And out of nowhere, this sudden feeling came over Brandy.
I'm really feeling this spot right here.
To be honest, I have no words. It's times like these I reflect on our marriage, and I think I made the right choice. I don't know what compelled her. Maybe it was the booze. I don't know.
This is the weed whacker.
But whatever it was a magical moment. As we were walking around, we stumbled across Scuba Caribe.
Scuba Caribe is a nice little addition to the Riu Republica. We had this at the Riu Reggae as well. Not 100% sure if they're at every Riu, but they've been at the Rius we've been to. You can book little excursions. They're affordable excursions, actually. They're not that pricey. You can go on snorkeling events. There's scuba diving. There's shopping ones. There's all kinds of different excursions. And you book it on the beach of your resort. We've booked through Scuba Caribe at the Riu Reggae, and that's where we did our excursion there. So if you want to check that video out, that was booked through
Riu Reggae, Jamaica.
Well. But we have not booked through this resort. I got a pamphlet on it. They have like little kiosks by the pool where you can get some information.
Now let's take a moment to highlight a few things that we might have missed. We explored the Renova Spa's hot tub and plunge pool, but missed out on the Turkish showers and sauna. Didn't even know they existed. Massages, facials, and other spa services are available for an extra fee. Check the Riu app for details and prices. There's also a gym on site, perfect for burning off those extra calories. And if you're looking for activities, Riu Republica has plenty to offer, from sports like volleyball and soccer to fitness classes and dance lessons, which we were in desperate need of. As for entertainment, we caught some of the nightly shows, which were a mixed bag. There's a casino, but not on site. It's at a nearby Riu resort, but I guess there's free transportation there. Want to know what's happening at Riu Republica today? Download the Riu app and see the latest, most up-to-date information on the resort's offerings. Got our one last little peek at the craziness happening at Aquamar. That hasn't been too crazy. It's just, you got the partiers of the resort. That's where they're going to be. If you're not much of a partier, avoid it. That's all you got to do. You'll be okay. Really, any of the swim-up bars kind of have like more of a party vibe. So if you're not into all that, just stay away from the swim-up bars areas and you'll be fine. But it's just the Aquamar is the one that's turn up a little more at that bar. But we didn't see anything too crazy, but doesn't mean that doesn't happen. I could see some crazy stuff happening there. Being the old people that we are, we went and hung out at the quiet pool, which is the pool in between Aquamar and La Ola. Just hung out there for a little bit. All right, it's time to get in this pool. Brandy, she's chicken when it comes to water. I don't know what her problem is. Like, she has a temperature issue.
Brandy says that these pools are cold to her and everything, but I have not experienced that at all. Yes, at first, it might be a little chilly, depending on the time of year, right? They're warm. She's crazy. She don't know what she's talking about.
No, I'm not.
They feel great. I'm about to pull you into the water. I am.
Brandy, I'll have a towel in 20 minutes. It'll be okay. Come on. I don't think I've ever been in a swimming pool where she didn't think it was cold at first. Every swimming pool she thinks is cool. Doesn't matter what time of year it is. She's got a weird chill factor. That's just Brandy. I've seen more butt cheeks at this resort than I have at any resort yet.
Oh, agree 100%. Not only do we see more butt cheeks, but females' bikinis just get smaller and smaller and smaller. This is the first resort that I can honestly say I've ever seen a butt. You can't use that.
There was one girl, her top was like, didn't even fit her. Like, clearly. It was just barely covered her nip. It wasn't like even made for her size. It was like she stole her sister's top.
Don't judge.
Her little sister's.
The cheaper the resort you go to, the smaller the swimsuits.
There are some beautiful people here at this resort. I will say that. So if you're coming here for that. But there's also a lot of them that I've seen some lip injections that gone wrong. And boobs gone wrong too. I've seen a lot of hack jobs.
Butt cheeks
I've
that
seen fake butt cheeks.
Yeah, they look like they're misshapen. And it's sad to me because they spent a lot of money on those butt cheeks and they were done poorly. Oh God, it feels good in here now. Okay, now it's not so cold.
See, it's not bad, is it?
Beginning of the day, it was kind of cloudy and rainy, and we're like, oh no, not another one of these days. The sun came out now, as you can see, and it's beautiful as ever. If you're looking at the weather before you come here and see that there's rain in the forecast every day.
You never look at the weather before you go because it's gonna say rain, 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 rain.
You're in the tropics and it rains in the tropics.
But then it rains for 5 minutes and then it's beautiful. And then it rains for 5 minutes and it's beautiful.
Occasionally you'll have some rainy days.
Yeah, well, we've had more rainy days. Don't get me wrong.
Nobody's really 100% sure what the weather's going to be like day to day, and chances of rain are always a possibility, really.
But you'll have rain And then it's like, normally it's very short. And then it gets back to being weather like this. Beautiful, sunny, hot.
Brandy was getting hungry, so we went to the sports bar again.
We just went to the sports bar. I love the snacks, but the one thing I don't like about the snacks is there is one set of tongs for all the items. There was no tongs for the hamburgers today, so James had to use a tongs from something else to get a hamburger out. They need more tongs.
One set of tongs. So if there was a bunch of people in there at once, how many people were reaching in there and grabbing that stuff with their hands? You know, I bet you. I seen some people in the bathrooms not washing their hands and stuff, and then they're going to the bars and touching they're putting their hands in the hamburgers. That didn't stop me from eating a hamburger though. Brandy's a nacho girl. So Brandy got some nachos again. She likes mozzarella sticks and nachos. She could probably live off of both of them the rest of her life if she had to.
But I love the nachos. Add some jalapenos to them. They're delicious. James got a burger, which I've been wanting to get a burger, but...
She convinced me to get a hamburger. Not the greatest buns, not the greatest hamburger, but was not bad.
There's something a little weird about it, but I'm not sure what it is. The meat.
It's probably because it's cat.
But not the greatest either. I put a bunch of condiments on it and it was okay, right? No mayo though. It's the only thing I was missing. I like the mayo. Riu, what are you doing? Get some mayo.
They need french fries.
Whiskey sour. Not bad. It's like the cheap version of a whiskey sour, but it does the job.
Someone was walking out and said, "Welcome to the quietest sports bar you'll ever be in." She must have just got here. James turned around and said, "Wait till 1 a.m. Yeah, it's quiet during the day, which is what I think people like about it. And then as the day goes on and people get rowdier and rowdier, and then it's the only place that's open. So it's the only place that gets service."
After all that, we headed back to our room to freshen up for our final evening at Riu Republica. Sometimes when you're on vacation, you gotta make some tough decisions. And the one that I'm struggling with right now is,
which one of these liquors do I want right now?
is it gonna be gin?
Vodka?
Wrong.
Or maybe it's scotch? I don't know. We'll see. I've just decided I think I'm gonna do the gin because all the other bottles are lower. I wonder if the maids ever I wonder if they ever steal the alcohol. Right? I think I already changed my mind because I don't have anything good to mix the gin with in my fridge right now. I think I'm gonna go safe and go with the rum. The rum and Pepsi. It's kind of sad. It's our last night here, the Riu Republica. You know what time it is, Brandy?
Bedtime?
Party time.
Party time.
It's party time.
So tonight we went to dinner at the Kulinarium. It's like a local cuisine. The menus are rather small, but there's only a few words on there I could pronounce, like beef, shrimp, quinoa. The other words on there I didn't understand, so I got some kind of beef quinoa meal. I didn't get anything with seafood because I learned my lesson. James did.
Both things that I ordered from the menu looked exactly like they did in the pictures. Yeah, the food was like everything else at this resort, average.
The staff there was fantastic. They seemed to all work very well. Someone came over, realized we didn't have any more water. He snapped his fingers, told the girl agua, and they brought over water. Another guy brought over wine. Like, they worked well as a team. My plantain, James said it tasted like butt. I took one bite of it and I'm like, oh, that's not for me.
It was not good.
But the Kulinarium, I thought overall it was a pretty good experience. It wasn't a buffet style. It was one of the few here that seemed to be like a sit-down service.
The Kulinarium experience was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but I walked away from there and my stomach starts feeling a little gurgly. That food that we just had, not sitting right with me. I don't know what it was, but I did have a little bit of seafood on my dish.
So the one restaurant we didn't eat at was Taj Mahal. It wasn't at the top of the list for us to try, but after my experience yesterday, with getting sick from the food the night before, I was a little hesitant to do any kind of foods that have a lot of bad reviews, and that was one of them. So I stayed clear. I kind of looked at the menu. I'm like, I'm not sure if there's anything there that my stomach and my brain would be okay with me eating. And I do love Indian food, but my stomach is just a little bit weak these last few days, so we don't need to test it. After dinner, we took a stroll around the resort, and I tell you, this resort is beautiful. It is just a beautifully lit resort at night. It's gorgeous where it is lit.
Walking around doing our last rounds here at Riu Republica.
We were walking around the pools, the party pool especially. There were an unbelievable amount of drink cups, containers, just absolutely everywhere.
Oh, look, there's still glasses and stuff out at the pools.
The ones that people just sat down and walked away, which is not right also, right? We should pick up after ourselves. However, the pool was so unbelievably cloudy, it was disgusting. And there was just trash absolutely everywhere. I've never seen anything like it.
Usually there's someone comes and picks up after people. It almost seems like all the staff from when the pool bars close down, they just leave and either go to other bars or whatever they have to tend to in the resort, and then there's no one there to come pick up after the people that hung out afterwards. Drinks left over everywhere, sitting around in the pool and just everywhere. All around this resort, it just seems like nobody's picking it up.
Cups have been here since we got in. They've been here 2 days, same cup.
They're not hiring enough people or something. I don't know what's going on, but I've never seen it before. That's all. Seems a little trashy. This pool right here is much clearer. The karaoke tonight there, that was pretty cool. I think April would have had a lot of fun today if she was there. Brandy and April love karaoke, but April left earlier today, so she didn't get to experience that. We heard a woman sing her lungs out, all different kinds of stuff. That's one thing I like about this resort, though, are all the different nationalities that you have here at this resort. You get a good mix of people here. That's pretty cool. I like seeing that, different cultures and all that stuff. I think it's cool.
There were some assumptions that would be made that we were going to party hard at this resort. And yes, we had our moments, but tonight we did not deliver. So at the end of the night,
We still had some party left in our souls.
we decided to double fist it
We made our way to the sports bar. We double fisted some drinks.
in our hotel room on the last night
We partied our night away.
and give it all we got. The last bit of energy.
Our last night at the Riu Republica.
And we did. Party on. With every dance move, we relived the incredible moments of this budget vacation. A roller coaster of emotions. Some that haunted our thoughts long after we left. It's that time. Travel day. Riu Republica is a budget-friendly resort that can offer good value. Our room was clean and functional, although it did show signs of wear. Unlike some rooms, ours didn't have any musty odors, and we appreciate the liquor stations and outdoor spaces.
Vacation's over. It's over.
Cabin door, we do need to have all passengers seated with seatbelts fastened, all handheld, portable electronic devices, and the game or airplane mode at this time. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure and stand by for roll call.
The resort's highlights are its affordable price, numerous pools, and beautiful beach. The pools offer various options, including handicap-accessible features, and the water slides are just a fun bonus. The beach is stunning with plenty of seating. The drinks are below average, so ask for specific brands if you want slightly better options. The food varied in quality, with some dishes being enjoyable and others causing stomach problems. We also noticed issues like mislabeled items. However, if you're not too picky, the food should be okay. The staff was mostly friendly, and the resort offers a variety of activities, though we didn't try everything. The resort is large enough to find peace and quiet, even when it's busy. Our main complaint is that the resort is plagued by inconsistencies, ranging from unpleasant sewage smells to encounters with rude guests. The management seemed disorganized, and there were noticeable lapses in cleanliness, security, and maintenance. Overall, Riu Republica could be a good choice for a budget-friendly beach vacation. But if you're expecting luxury, you might be disappointed. This resort is what you make of it. While it's one of the worst Riu resorts we've stayed at, it was also the cheapest. If you keep your expectations low, you might love it. Ultimately, it's up to you. Regardless of its shortcomings, we had a good time there. In the beginning, I said that we were going to create the greatest travel series of all time. All time. This one might not have hit the mark, but we're not giving up.
Okay, will you stop talking?
So Brandy and I tried something different with our next series. We did our first ever 3-day booze cruise on a different cruise line. Could this little budget taster cruise produce the greatest travel series of all time? Well, I guess you'll have to come back and find out. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Just remember, I love you all.